Wagwan, Wagwan Collective, it is Rasta Gal, aka Angelic Empress. Welcome you to my channel. Just want to thank all my loyal and new subscribers that has subscribed to the vibes, been a part of my journey, and let me be a part of yours. Okay, my channel is all about helping you to open up your consciousness and awareness, to help you transmute your energies with my message, what I share with you from my experiences as well as from the collective's energy that I usually feel. And collective, to raise your vibes, to raise your vibes. Okay, the best I can, but also most importantly, to transmute again the energies for our highest good, whether it's convicting, whether it is exposing, whether it is helping you to reflect on your damn self, collective, because that's what we're about. Self improvement, okay? Self healing, self growth is what my channel is about. And again, I just thank all and everybody's support that has truly been listening, truly been just helping my channel in every way it can. And as my channel continuously grow, it can't without y'all support. And again, I just really appreciate y'all putting in y'all energy to raise the vibes as a whole, as a collective, with my channel, with me, by sending my messages to all that needs to hear, okay, and to all that needs to heal. So thank you for again listening to this, my spill here in the beginning, jumping on this train we call life. Just a reminder to the loyal and new, tread lightly on my channel and into the energies, okay? All my message is spiritually guided from my highest good and also from my higher self to you. I'm speaking to the collective from all levels, okay? And again, I just hope you can relate. So you see the title there, all right? I got so many decks here that I'm going to pull from, and I just got a lot of channeling messages I want to share with you since I've been, on my oasis a little bit. I tend to be in my oasis for, to reflect, for me to get some channelings, for me to just really take a step back and review for myself, reflect for myself, what I need to see, what I need to share, what I need to know for myself before, I just share it with anybody else, So synchronicities I've been seeing, collective, you see the picture there. Before I get into the synchronicities, you saw my shorts. So this message is pertaining to my shorts I recently shared with you. It also relates to my previous message I left. Yeah, from the song, the No Drama. Of course, collective, when you're feeling like you don't want to put up with anyone's drama along with yourself, you're correcting yourself of putting up with the drama that you used to put up with, or just you putting yourself, confirmation, in situations that can involve chaotic mess, that can involve other people's mess within your energy, that could connect you to low vibe energies that you need to detach from, okay? You feeling like you're helping or saving somebody. Maybe you're feeling some type of vulnerability. You want to spend time and share time and just chillax with someone. But again, we all have to be careful who we're sharing our energies with, because it attaches to mostly and mainly our root chakra. I felt led to light my red candle, so that's going on right now. So the root chakra is definitely significant in this message. Just a picture there, you know, is showing a woman, her innocence, her being vulnerable at this time. And this could pertain to a male. You know, just switch the picture and image within your imagination how you want the roles to go. But you could be in a vulnerability state, and you sharing yourself with someone or just with anybody or just opening up to yourself takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of reflecting on your end. You know, you're peeling off the layers of the onion, you know, of your old self to see anew, to feel new, to be reborn. You know what I mean? Collective, I feel like that's probably what you're going through. I may not be speaking for everybody, but you are maybe and possibly going through some type of spiritual cleansing, possibly spiritual activation, possibly some spiritual deactivations, as in like shutting down purposely for other energies not to gain from your energy. You're possibly going through some, detoxification physically on the 3D realm as well as the 5D realms. Okay, to be activated again. Okay. Signs that I was seeing was, I keep seeing cats. So definitely an energy of Baset and Setmek came to me when I kept seeing cats. So someone could be being watched or protected from higher realms, your ancestral realms. If you have that within your bloodline of Egyptian background or just within your bloodline, you could be being protected. Okay. I also saw someone and their name was Mayat. So again, Mayat, you know, when I see this person and her name and what it represents, I always think of, you know, the Egyptian queen, Mayat, from the underworld. Okay. So yes, the black and white cat that I saw, it just reminded me right away of harmony and balance being restored. Harmony and balance is restored. Whatever that was unbalanced in your life, collective, is being balanced. Whatever you removed yourself from, you know, you fall back and did some reflection of how you view yourself, how you feel about yourself, how you think about yourself, owning, you know, just who you are and what you are. You're owning just everything you've been through, letting it heal you, you feeling everything, and then letting it go. You're releasing it. Whatever you was going through, whatever you was holding on to, you're letting it go because it's not your weight, your burden, your drama to carry, collective. And as you go within, taking care of yourself, loving yourself, bettering yourself for your highest good, the more that you release a lot of possibly addictions, a lot of traumas, a lot of just inner child wounding that you was going through. I wanted to get into my dreams, but other signs I saw was on a license plate and it said, "Why not?" And what came to me was, wow, just now, but before, the idea that I'm thinking about now with the why, I'll get into that later. The not came to me when I saw that on a license plate, and I was like, someone could be trying to do some not concautions or not wickedness, some type of binding energy to keep the collective, or just, yeah, the collective overall energy into knots. And I just feel like, collective, you are getting unstuck. I feel like your ancestors and spirit guides, or it's cutting. It's cutting the knots. It's cutting whatever, anybody and anything, anyone, spiritually or physically, in the 5 and 3 realms. Again, in the 5 or 3D realms, let me slow down. It is getting unbind. It is getting unstuck. You are being unknotted, tarotted. Again, unknotted. Okay, it is coming apart. It is raveling, like my sage here. It is falling apart. It's breaking apart. You know, these energies is not keeping you. I feel like it was a lot of mental energies they were sending the collective's way, trying to do some mental manipulation, confusion, domination type of energy. Love bombing, sex magic, love spell type of energy I was feeling. And the energies that were doing that are people that was projecting from all parties involved, from everywhere and anywhere, seen and unseen, known and unknown. They're getting knotted up. They're getting caught up and stuck in whatever they was trying to bind you in. Trying to connect to you, or just trying to keep you in. By you falling back, by you reflecting, by you controlling how you respond to situations, or to people, or to people's drama that they try to throw your way. Energetically, or physically. By you falling back and reflecting on how you will respond, or just you don't have to respond at all. You're calling your energy and power back, because you're letting energies know, people know, that you're not the one, and you're not going to be belittled or bullied regarding anyone's dramas, regarding anyone's moods and attitudes. Okay, this can go for family, friend, foe, hobos, okay, of the past or of the present. The past that you no longer associate with, the present you no longer associate with, and it can be going on for the current present right now of who you're around, the group and people who you're around, who you choose to surround yourself around. You're not falling for the bullshit. My gosh, collective. You're looking and thinking about your why. Wherever you are and what you're doing, I feel like, collective, you're overall, in general, you're thinking. When you fall back and reflect on how you want to respond to things or don't want to respond to things, it gives you control over yourself. It helps you to control your energy, your vibes, your frequency. When you have to collaborate is what I heard. Recalibrate is what I heard with yourself. Because people be doing the most. Okay. Mars has went into the energy, or what is it? Aries has went into the energy of Mars. Yeah. I'm sure y'all are feeling the energies, collective. You're focusing on yourself. I feel this is the energy and the time to really dive into yourself. Okay. On who deserves your energy and who doesn't. Who you're not going to let you fall into the rabbit hole or the stupor. Because you don't have to. You're falling back and learning how to control what you can control within yourself. Okay? We can't control nobody else and how they respond, how they react, what they say. It's how we, can control the situation on how we respond and react to things. Okay, I was feeling led again to post that song from Mary J. Blige, No Drama. Listen to that song. This definitely ties into this message. I also have more channeling songs to share with you. But yes, people are, they're getting into their own spider webs, getting caught up into their own spider webs. I saw someone with the spider web tattoo today. People are getting caught up. They probably was dibbling and dabbling into some type of wickedness and witchery, trying to get you all knotted up. But you know what? When I see spider webs as well, that just shows, collective, how inventive you are, how articulate you are to be able to get yourself out of something like that, out of a spider web that can be very sticky. You are very strategic. You concentrate, or you're concentrating on maybe being creative in some way, somehow, using your pain and turning that into something great, something powerful, something possibly profitable, something that will push you along your progress, learning through the process. Again, that's what I said in my message. Something like that. You are almost there. I was literally hearing that song from one of my children's watching Princess and the Frog. And you know, everything they had to go through in that movie for her to really see herself and to become who she was within herself, within her soul from a child. She was always a princess. She was always a queen. But she had to go through the cobweb. She had to go through that spider web. And for some reason, it really was a lot of outside interference that was trying to delay, that was trying to stop her progress. Don't this person here kind of look like the character of Princess and the Frog? A little bit. So you are almost there, collective. And I'm saying that for my damn self. We're almost there. If you believe, in spite of the outside interference. In spite of what you're trying to heal and work through, your shadow energy, your shadow healing, the dark night of the soul. Mercury retrograde is probably still lingering a little bit. You know how that is with the shadow aspect of it. The before, pre-shadow, now the after shadow. You're almost there, collective. Hang in there. My dreams, let's get into that. So I was hearing, again, it was a lot of outside energy interference. I was hearing, I seen in my dream a white lady, and she was, she had long stringy black hair, maybe brown hair, and she was trying to give me a drink. So my previous dreams was a lot of people trying to give me things. And you're probably in the energy, collective, of receiving by you taking things, but we also got to be careful what we're taking and who we're taking things from. Because if you are in that receiving energy, yes, we receive things. That feminine energy, we're receiving things. And if you're opening up yourself, we got to be careful again who we're opening up ourselves to on these 3D and 5D realms, these streets. But this person was trying to give me something, and I don't know, I think I gave it back to her, or I put it down. I don't know. Maybe I have tasted something in regards to grape Gatorade. Maybe someone was trying to work with some Gatorade. Maybe someone's previously bought you some great Gatorade, and it was the grape flavor. Maybe that's your favorite flavor of the Gatorade, but I saw that in my dream. I taste that in my dream. So I must be dehydrated. So I may need some electrolytes as well. That could be a sign, but it switched. Okay. Or someone switched the drink, and when she drank the drink in my dream, she became crazy. Okay. I don't know how I switched the drinks, but I was fine. But I saw the woman turn crazy, and she kept running into abandoned houses. So whoever's doing witchery, she reminded me of a witch, the energy. Whoever's doing wickedness or witchery, okay, they're doing it in abandoned houses, or their house look abandoned, or they will become abandoned because of the wickedness they're doing. It's going to affect their household. But anyway, so I saw the white lady, and she had a whole bunch of marks and bruises on her. Like she wasn't taking care of herself. But she was running into abandoned houses and abandoned places, vulnerable. She was naked. And I said, what is going on with this woman? She done turned crazy. So whatever wickedness people are doing to you, collective, it's going to make them go into the Salem. It's going to make them crazy. They probably already reached to that point. And I felt like the lady ended up having, or was just going through, some type of ailment, like a condition was sent to her by what she was trying to do to me in my dreams. I'm telling you, people that do wickedness, it will come back to them 10 times fold, whether they mean it or not, whether it was purposeful or not, wicked intentions or not. You can't attack just anybody, energetically and physically, without consequences. Confirmation. This lady kept running into houses, and she was naked. No mind frame. Crazy mind state. And I was like looking at this lady, because I used to work with people like that. I said, so does this person have dementia? Because I was just looking at her, and she didn't care. People that have dementia don't care. They have no sense. They're like a carefree child. They don't know when danger is standing in front of them. They don't know when they're going into danger. They're just carefree. Their mind is gone. Maybe someone was trying to send that in the energy of my dreams, or send that in the collective's energy overall. And I rebuke that in Jesus' name. I pray, and it's going to be returned back, and it is returned back to the source and senders it came from. But it felt like, again, it was an older woman. And again, she was just lost. Lost. Her soul was lost. She was an NPC in my dream. She didn't say nothing until a guy showed up into my dream, and he came to rescue her. I don't know if he was from EMS, the ambulance, a police guy. He kind of gave me the energy of a family member, or her son, or just, I don't know, like a detective energy. But when he came to get her, she started talking, and the sound of her accent was very rustic. It sounded ancient. It was a language I couldn't understand. And it kind of reminded me of a rustic, deep cut, I don't know how to explain it, like a Russian type of a language. And I'm not saying that the woman was Russian, but it was reminded me of that language, because it was a language barrier between me and that person. And the guy that came on my energy to get her, because she just kept running into a building, like she was running away from something. Maybe consequences, the sins that the energy was doing, or she was doing in my dreams to whoever she was doing it to. But if it was done to me, she was being chased by maybe something invisible. It felt like she was running away and trying to hide, possibly from that guy or just from the energies. And when she started to talk, the guy came through to get her, and he was telling her to shut up, telling her to be quiet. It was like he didn't want me to hear her talk or say anything. And he started talking to her in her accent that she was speaking. Again, it sounded very rustic, very ancient type of language. But it reminded me of a Russian type of language or dialect. So I don't know if someone that was sending things my way, collective, I don't know, maybe this is something overall. Okay, take this message if it resonates. If it doesn't, still let it heal you. Okay, but if you're listening, someone from another country was trying to do something, and now they're facing the brunt. They're facing the blow, the aftermath of whatever they got their family involved in, or whoever was doing it. If it was a male that was involved in whatever shenanigans in my dream, in my energy, and now it's hit their family. It possibly has hit their loved one. It hit their, because when you return that energy back, collective, especially if you are on the right side of the scales, and you return that energy and claim and take your power back, my gosh, that energy will hit someone else. Whoever's doing harm to you, it will hit somebody else that they love. Possibly this, I'm getting another scenario that this energy, whoever was throwing things at me, my energy and dream, or maybe possibly at you, collective, you could be a witness to this. It has hit that person's loved one and their family. That's another way I'm getting this message. Sorry to say, but you just don't go spewing. You just don't go speaking out. You just don't go casting out. You just don't go saying and speaking upon someone else's life as if they're a god. The person, whoever's speaking wickedness or doing wickedness, is being the gods of someone else's life. I don't think so. I feel like the energy is running out of time. Whoever was doing the chaos, the shenanigans, the spell work, the wickedness, the witchery, the warlockness, I really felt like that person that came to get her was a warlock and the woman was a witch, to be honest. Literally. And let's go into this other dream I had. I got a few dreams. This is what's been going on that I've been seeing, witnessing. Energies that be in my energy and aura field, trust and believe I will see their face. I will pick up their energy signature. I will know. Of course, it was from X energies that I used to connect with. You could be collective feeling people you that you have passed over. You know what I mean? Not literally people that passed over. I mean, I said that for a reason. Maybe something like that's going to happen to people that keeps on digging and trying to be a squatter in your energy. A hobo or, male or female in your energy. Okay? But anyway, one way or the other is what I heard. One way or another. They're trying to find you. They're trying to tap into your energy. But I feel like that energy that I was just singing, the song, I feel like the ancestors is going to also come through. And they're going to get the energies out of your energy and aura field. Your ancestors and spirit guides is going to kick ass. They're tired of these squatters. They're tired of these hobos. Throwing love bomb energy at you. throwing whatever at you, sex magic at you. The other dream I had was of drug dealers. It involved neighbors. The person that I saw that was supposedly supposed to be my neighbor, maybe they're working with that person of my past. But it showed my past, the person, one of my exes. It showed their face right across from me as my neighbor. And the person that I was dealing with a year or two ago wanted to walk in my energy. So again, a hobo energy, hobosexual energy, trying to squat. But they're about to get stomped, if they're not already, out of my energy or filled by my ancestor spirit guides. They're going to kick their ass. The avenging angels will come through. I'm calling on avenging angels now to come through. Confirmation. But the person in my dream that was supposed to be my neighbor, but it was shown as my ex, the other person that was in my energy, and I went over there to my neighbor's house. It was weird. They was negotiating. He was selling him, supposedly supposed to be me. But again, let me repeat, it was an ex energy in my energy, trying to wear my skin, trying to be in my energy or fill, trying to walk in my light. Putting, again, wearing me. Okay? But the energy I felt was very dirty, full of filth, very disgusting. The energy seemed very confused, misdirected, misguided. It felt very like a bum type of energy. That energy that was trying to squat wanted me to feel that energy, wanted me to know that they were there, wanted me to know what they were doing. I felt like I was an outside energy watching my own self, but it was again of the ex energy wanting to be a squatter, wanting to buy drugs. The energy I felt was of addictions, wanting that drug, wanting that marijuana is what I was getting. That person was selling, supposedly supposed to be my ex, but he was a drug dealer. So these are drug dealer energies and again, hobosexual energies I was feeling. They need to move the fuck out and move the fuck on. But yeah, the person said to him, okay, if you're still following me, it's a lot. He said, the person that was squatting in my energy was saying, I have a new job. Okay. And the person that was selling the drugs, that was my ex, told him, don't you want to wait till you receive or get that job before you do the drugs? Take the drugs afterwards, after you get the job. So again, this energy, I'm telling you, these parasitic, I just heard latch key. So again, these energies is mentally not there. Some type of disability, or they're just disabled in their mind and their spirit. This fragmented energy is what I was feeling. Trying to squat in my fucking energy to buy drugs. That person, the energy I was feeling, wanting to do the drugs before they even made progress. So you see the unstableness there? You see where the mind state is at there? That energy cannot last long in your energy or field collective when you're doing the right thing. Again, loving yourself, detaching from drama, detaching from lower vibes, lower energies, lower frequencies, people that is just giving you that Hobosexual type of energy. Hoish type of energy. That dream was really crazy. It was creepy, shadowing, spying type of energy. But that's what the person said to him. So those were two crazy dreams I had during this full moon pre-shadow time. And in my previous message I left you, I talked about pink hearts. When your heart chakra is, when you're healing it, it turns pink. That may not always be the case, but it's green. The color is green. The energy and frequency is green of your heart chakra. And I always imagine it being pink when it's at its highest frequency. Why, collective, I saw a pink little gem. The little gems you put on your face, you can stick it on your teeth. I don't know, maybe it was a teeth gem, but it was pink. And I was like, whoa. So that was a sign for me. Maybe you're seeing synchronicities like that, like right away, or within the hour, within maybe a day or two. You're speaking something positive, or you're doing something positive, and it's showing. It's coming to you right away. So again, collective, people that are throwing, again, negativity. You're learning or you're working on, and we're all human, so we're going to vent. We're going to say what we need to say sometimes, and maybe you're not saying nothing at all. You're praying. You're giving it to God. You're giving it to your ancestor spirit guides. You're giving it in prayer. You're cleansing it from your energy and aura field. You're taking care of yourself spiritually, energetically. And it's going back. You're saying to the universe, to AKA God, Ra, whoever you serve, you're not going to fall for that drama. You're not down for the drama. I was seeing signs and synchronicities of numbers. 6 came to me. I was seeing 515. You see why the cards came out in my shorts the way it did? You could be seeing 1111, maybe 1, 2, 3, and 4. And synchronicity, things are going the way it should. Although sometimes we may not understand, things are going the way it should. So I'm just like looking over my notes here. Other things I was seeing in my dreams or I was hearing. Wait till you hear this, collective. So again, energies that are trying to intervene, invade your space. Maybe trying to be a monitoring energy, monitoring spirit. Maybe people are sending that, or that's what's watching because they're nosy. They want to know every single thing you're doing, what you're up to, because maybe, again, you put yourself in the, hermit mode. And it's leaving people in hangman positions because you're not sharing your details. You're not sharing everything or showing everything. You're being very strategic. Why in my dream, I heard a man's voice say, I love you. I still love you. As I was cleansing and clearing my energy. You have energies that really want to disturb your peace, collective. The word peace stood out to me in my notes here. You have energies that are just thrown off. They need to go away somewhere. Far, far away from my energy and aura field and just in the 3D realms and 5D realms. These energies that are saying, I love you, it sounds very distant, like an echo type of energy too. So I feel like you're moving as you take care of yourself, doing the basic necessities. That is, the essentials that you're adding to your life. That is a necessity to cleanse yourself, protect yourself. These energies are feeling you're getting away. Maybe you're the one that has gotten away. They want to cry wolf now. They want to say, I still love you. After what confirmation, after what they did, after what they've put you through. You're probably saying to yourself, collective or in the spirit, not without my consent. You're not going to be saying you love nobody, especially of the past energies that has put you through a lot of drama. This energy has really transformed you, or it is transforming you, collective. Everything you went through, it is transforming you. It has gained, it has given you knowledge. You have gained, is what I was trying to say. Wisdom for you to put your foot in front of the other and move forward with focus, with precision, with strategy, with instincts, with intuition, with discernment, collective. My gosh. You could have been seeing a lot of sevens, a lot of twos, a lot of fives. You're watching and looking at people's tone, body language, and you're also listening to their tone, how they're approaching you, what they're saying. Sometimes it can be very, very petty. People saying things to you, very dictative. People trying to, again, just have control over you. Entitlement energy is what I was feeling. Whether it's within a workplace, whether it's within your home state or place, space, whether it's around group settings of your friends or family. People or the energies in people just, again, feel like they can control you. But they don't know you, collective. They don't know who you serve. They don't know who is watching over you in the spiritual realms, literally physically. Like God can send someone down. I just heard God send me an angel from the heavens above. He could send someone just like that in the physical realms. Is what I just heard. Wow. Maybe that's going to occur for somebody, for some of y'all, not for everybody. Maybe God is sending a helper. Maybe God is sending a mentor. Maybe God is sending someone that's going to be watching and protecting over you, my gosh, again, like a guardian angel. That just came to me out of my mouth. Whoa, collective. Another song that I was hearing was She's Prettier. I love that. It's from a African guy. His name is very short. I think it starts with J. But I love that song. Maybe you're listening to music that's just helping you to elevate, help to motivate you, help to boost you up, collective. And it's not nothing wrong with listening to music to boost your steam. You know, give you some type of boost to your ego in a positive way, not a conceited way. People are probably looking at you as if you're conceited because you're falling back. You're taking your power back. You're setting boundaries. You're writing the line across in front of you for people to test you, for people to not trip the line. Or it's going to go kaboom, collective, spiritually. My gosh. Collective. So that song I was also playing. And again, it's definitely like it's just beautiful to hear. But what I heard in the lyrics, he was like, I don't know. He said something about, you gotta listen to the words. He was saying he was first he was her, what is you, oh, her Hitler, not Hitler, but her hitman. Then he became her man or something like that. I like the beat and I like the music, but the words, what he was saying, you really have to sit and listen to it. And I was just like, what the heck? So I don't know, maybe someone that was assigned by somebody to do something to somebody in the collective. We're all connected, and to an extent, they see you, maybe in the 3D realms or 5D realms. They feel your energy and they see you, and they're probably looking at you as an angel. You know, they have movies where people try to come up against you but end up falling in love with you. Lord have mercy. is another scenario I was getting. Like anybody that come towards you, they see how kind you are. I see the word kind, to be kind. Maybe this energy was a Hellboy, because I was intrigued to watch that movie the other day. Hellboy 2. Maybe you had someone that you was connected with that was a Hellboy 1. Now there's a Hellboy 2. Lord have mercy. I rebuke that energy. You see the cards that came out in my shorts. The devil himself. I kept seeing 515. Maybe that could be of somebody's birthday. All the numbers I mentioned could have been of someone's birthday. Lord have mercy. They want to keep you in this circus. I was watching another movie that was showing a circus. But you're breaking out of this circus. You're possibly watching somebody go through their own circus. You're not a part of that world anymore. You're not confirmation. You're not falling into anyone's plays, anyone's games. You're seeing the clowns for what they are and who they are, collective. Possibly my message is pulling off the mask. You're pulling off your own mask to show your own self and your own identity, to be your own authentic self. And you're also pulling off the mask off of other people for them to reflect. What you're saying and what you're doing and how you're responding to things and situation is letting people see their own shit and sit in it. I was seeing a green turtle. I kept seeing roses. I was watching this other movie that displayed fairies and unicorns this week. So again, if you're into movies like that, collective, that could be the energy you're imagining or the energy that always been surrounding you from when you was a little child. And you're starting to see it more. It's starting to manifest more of that world that you was seeing as if from when you was a child, collective. Possibly you are a part of that world. I just heard part of your world. Sea life. Sea creatures. Turtles is part of the sea world. Wow, collective. And they live for a long time. They're very ancient creatures. Possibly someone is looking at you as being very ancient. I said, I've been seeing red roses. Someone wants to give you some flowers of the past or of the present. People that are seeing you as an angel. Again, you got to be careful who you accept gifts from, but they're seeing you as an angel. Can't take flowers from everybody. You can't take everything and anything from just anybody. People don't have good intentions. Everyone has motives, collective. And you're possibly, from just your experiences, it has knocked some common sense into you. You possibly was finding change on a floor, on a ground, and you're picking it up. You know, if you are seeing loose change, cents or money, that's your ancestors blessing you or sending you a message. You're almost there. I feel like you're going to reach whatever you're trying to reach, or accomplish whatever you're going to accomplish or want to. Okay? As you continue to believe in the process, trusting the process, collective. Turning that pain into profit, turning that pain into power. My gosh, collective. Energies could be seeing your glow. They may think or feel that it's sexy in the 5D realms as well as within the 3D realms. But you're still setting your boundaries in the 5D realms. Someone could be 53 because that came out, or 35. Lord have mercy. These energies, again, the ones that want to be dictative, again, is trying to micromanage you, possibly. Keep you in this MK Ultra type of energy is what I was feeling. Again, whatever you're going through, again, think of your why. Think of the main reason why you're there, the main reason why you are surrounding yourself around people, places, and things and resources. And use that to your benefit. Use that for your highest good. And if it's not serving your highest good and you're thinking of your why, then leave, detangle yourself, move yourself out of that energy, out of that frequency. Do something about it, collective. Another song I was hearing was from off of Superstar. And I forgot who plays that, but what's his name? Something McFerrin. He's a comedian. He plays in that movie. The one that played, what is it? He'd be like, Meatloaf now, Mom. He played in The Wedding Crashers with the other comedy guy. That was one of my favorite movies. But he plays in a lot of funny movies. But the girl that played in the movie that he was liking, that was her eye candy in the movie, I cracked up. That was the movie I used to watch in college. Man, I could not stop watching that. But the song that came to me was just hearing her saying, the devil's in you, the devil's in me. I'm going to have these songs that's coming to me. Hopefully, I have enough room. I could put them down in the description box below. But I was hearing that part where she was performing. Or the person that she was hanging around, in the crowd she was hanging around. One of the people in the crowd started singing that out of the blue. So again, you just got to really take heed and watch, observe people's energy and just their actions and what they're doing around you to really, really get a scope of how you should move in your environment, wherever you are, wherever you're living, however you're living. But the girl that was beside her in the crowd just started singing that. The devil's in you, the devil's in me. And I was just like, oh my gosh. Whoa. Yeah, the devil can jump into and on anybody and everybody. I'm telling you. People you least suspect it. I'm telling you, collective. It really, really, it's powerful. And you can be such an inspiration to yourself and to others when you don't fall into the rabbit hole, when you don't stoop to anyone's level. You know, you have to get down to their level. When you don't fall for no one's drama. I was seeing a lot of 411s and 711s, synchronicities, a lot of 8s. I was seeing 911 again. People that are full of the 7 sins, they haven't done their healing, shadow work. They haven't did any type of night of the soul energy, or they possibly are going through that. Again, you can have confirmation, so much inner peace, and be such an inspiration to yourself when you respond. When you respond in your highest good against the lower frequency, the lower energies, by possibly ignoring, walking away. I woke up this morning and I kept saying in my dream, and I woke up and caught myself, I kept saying, they're going under judgment. So whatever energy I was feeling, whatever things I was dreaming about, I just kept saying that. Whatever I was seeing, whatever I was going through, that's what was coming out my mouth. My gosh, collective. Take that however that may apply. Again, as in these cats, I literally saw the word cat 6. So someone's name could be named Cat. Again, you could be seeing a lot of 6s. I was seeing that. I was seeing a lot of 4s, a lot of 3s, 404. My gosh, collective. A song came on too. And it just is perfect for this message. I was looking the other day at a comedian, and I said, man, she looked like a singer, and I had to think of this singer. And I said, okay, she looked like Aretha Franklin, but it wasn't her. I thought it was her. My gosh, collective. And every time I hear Aretha Franklin now or think about her, I think of my dream I had years ago. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I just one day was in my kitchen and I turned around. She was behind me and she was just humming and cooking and dancing and swaying her hips and just in the mood. And then I turned around. I looked at her for a while, and then I turned around and was doing my stuff, and she turned around and was just watching me. You know, but I was also admiring her for her craft and what she was doing and what she was creating or making. And I was just like starstruck, like I couldn't believe I was watching Aretha Franklin in my kitchen, you know. Why did I hear that song today? This is March 8th. I am filming this right now at 10:16 p.m. in Eastern Standard Time. I literally heard her song today. And I got in my energy and feelings, and it made me feel good, and I just felt some nostalgic energy of as if I was watching my dream again of her in my kitchen. I'm just watching her. I didn't even say anything. I just was watching her. I heard the song Respect today. And it's just something about oldie classic music. Definitely her voice, her soul, her music. Okay, maybe you're looking into listening more into soulful music. That's maybe encouragement. That's meaningful, purposeful. But this song is meant for this message. People are going to give you your respect one way or the other. That song's coming out again. One way or the other. Respect is going to find you. Respect is what you're going to receive, collective. Oh man, that's a good title. Let me write that down. I'll write it down later. That is the title. One way or the other, whether you're in their presence or not, they're going to have to respect you. Whatever status and title anybody has, even if it's bigger than you right now, they're going to be giving you your respect. Possibly they may have to earn your respect. As you continue to move forward in your own lane, minding your business, drinking your water, or Gatorade, lemonade, turning your lemons into lemonade, collective. My gosh. People are going to be giving you the respect. And if they don't give it to you in your face, it's going to be behind your back. You're going to feel it, collective. You're going to know, especially if you're highly in tune or you have the gift, you know what I mean, of activation, whatever God is blessing you with. You will feel it, you will know, you will see it, you will hear it. One or the other of the clairs. People is feeding you beautiful lies. I was literally hearing Shakira and, the person that on her remix, the other person that was singing it. I don't like saying her name too much because she's demonic. But Shakira, yes, your hips don't lie, collective. Maybe you dance. I don't know. Maybe you like dancing. This is maybe encouragement for us to move our hips, male and females, to dance. I've been feeling an urge to do that. Maybe that's encouragement for all of us to do as a collective in regards to our frequency, in regards to releasing energy, in regards to possibly gain energy, restore our energy, heal our energy by dancing. I was literally hearing Beautiful Lies by Shakira. Other songs that I was hearing was, again, another song from Mary J. Someone's name start for S, someone's name start for M or J or B. I was hearing Your Child. That song's deep as fuck. Someone could have had a child on somebody else in a connection behind their damn back. And they want to feed other people or the person that they're supposed to be faithful to, loyal to, beautiful lies. It's another message I'm getting from these songs. My gosh, storyline wise. And someone's probably trying to deny the baby, their child, that they had on somebody else. Or someone could be pinning a child on someone else that is not theirs. But this song is deep. That's what that song is from the first scenario I shared regarding your child. Energies are facing reality. Maybe, possibly, whatever situation you're going through, collective, has made you face reality with yourself and with your life moving forward. Whatever situation or scenario you're going through or have gone through, it's helping you face reality. My gosh, collective. Woo! Other songs I was hearing was from Nelly. Someone's name starts with N. I was hearing It's Getting Hot in Here. You see, the person hardly has any clothes. Again, maybe you're going through some activation spiritually. Okay? Maybe you have some type of protection that's protecting you, watching over you, possibly cleansing you. You got to use your discernment. You could be feeling the energies of people trying to project on you. But again, that energy is going to get blast back to the past, blast back, reverse, and return to source and senders. Is what's occurring. Because they're on their worst behavior. I was literally hearing that song from Drake. Motherfuckers is what I was hearing. Never loved us. You're facing reality, seeing who's been there, who was there, whatever you was going through. And you're seeing who never really truly supported you, who really truly never loved you. People's feeding you beautiful lies. Maybe you are a special child, collective. You always felt that way. Again, you have energy and just higher realms really protecting. Because people around here you're seeing are zombies. My gosh, collective. I got other songs, but I'm going to save that for another message, another video. It's deep, collective. But again, if you have stuck around this long, my gosh, Energies and people want to see you on your worst behavior, but you're going to refuse unless you really need to pull out your wings, really pull out, really have to get off of your throne, really have to just get off holding your crown, but really have to get off because someone was trying to take it, someone was trying to steal it, someone was trying to dethrone you energetically and physically, humiliate you. They really want you on your worst behavior, you to come out of your shell, you to come and stoop to their level. I don't think so. This message is really pertaining to everything I said from my shorts. Okay? I'm going to quickly, if you have stuck around, I'm going to do a tarot message just pulling from the top and maybe from the bottom of my card. Okay? To describe my shorts. So you saw the rose. I told you I saw a rose with a turtle. Again, someone's coming in slowly, I feel. Okay, special person to really give you something significant. And it's up to all of us to use our discernment on who we accept the rose or the invitation or the invite or the frequency, the engagement from. But right now, I feel like this image you saw from my shorts, the higher realms, God himself, is protecting you, shielding you, because they see you, collective, as a rose. People that wants the rose has to learn to respect the thorns. Is what I got from my card. But definitely you are being protected. You have definitely an aura or a light surrounding you. This picture is also reminding me of Alice in Wonderland type of thing with the flowers and the face. Maybe you like that movie. Someone could be named Alice, or a name could start with an A or an R. Maybe your name could be Rose, or it starts with W. You could have been seeing orbs, probably from a child, or now you're seeing it as an adult. You're seeing orbs, literally big, shiny, fast-paced orbs. These orbs could also represent fairies. Maybe you have seen fairies, and you just couldn't explain to anybody because they're fast. They move very fast. Bright lights. Without glasses, collective, you're literally seeing big orbs, not the small ones, big ones. Okay, but the orbs can come in any size. But to me, when I saw orbs, personally, it was fairies. Definitely fairy energy. Definitely higher realm, high frequency, outer worldly energy. I witness. You could be a high seeing priest or priestess. Maybe you have seen the moon. Maybe in your dreams you have seen the moon and the sun together and they're colliding. Eclipse is occurring. Things of people, place, and things and of energy and frequency is being eclipsed. You're able to see in the light and in the dark, collective. Things are being shown to you. That other people possibly can't handle. You're seeing things in the dark. You could be a dark seer for your highest good. Not the dark ones that are foolish and not using their gifts for their highest good. That's not the ones I'm referring to. Again, I pulled out the orbs of the light. Okay? And you being a priest or priestess of the light. Okay? Or of the dark, but for your highest good. You're here to touch the world, collective. Maybe higher beings is also protecting and touching Mother Gaia. Touching the world, repairing the world, restoring the world. Our energy as a collective or whole. Okay, once we heal from our addictions and do our shadow work and healing, it raises the frequency all over the world. Easy said than done. Easy said than done. Yes, outer worldly encounters you could be experienced or you have experienced, collective. Energies wanted to do moon magic. This didn't come out for no reason. Black magic, astral projections. Energies on their worst behavior. But I'm telling you, they're digging themselves into the ditch, into a stupor, into the rabbit hole that they will not be able to dig themselves out of. And who they're working with? The devil. The devil in them, the devil in everybody. That's digging themselves into a stupor. Okay? Yes. Demonic energies is what they're working with or what they are submerged in. Literally, you saw in my shorts, the demon came out. Oh, they like to use people, use them as NPCs. They like to use people and control, command and demand. These energies, demonic energies, love to be entitled. Love to take possession over the soul. The main thing is not even just the body, it's the soul they want. They feed on that. Again, you could have ancient protection watching over and protecting you. That came out. Okay. And it's showing the Ankh. So it could be of an ancestral energy watching over you, collective, and protecting you. My gosh. You could be a reincarnation. Okay. Of someone that's ancient or someone of the past. That came out. Maybe you're seeing that, realizing that, confirmation from many timelines, from many lifetimes. Okay, you could be a reincarnation. An ancient deity is also protecting and watching over you. I have Hecate came out. Powerful goddess. Powerful deity. Maybe you've seen a black wolf in your dreams. Maybe a white wolf. Okay. But she's definitely a goddess of the outer worldly. Inner and outer encounters from many dimensions. Many, my gosh. Many worlds. Hecate is watching and protecting over those that she needs to protect and watch. You're being protected again. Cleanse, watch, and wash is what I was trying to say. By you believing in your faith, having hope, believing in a higher source, a higher realms, for your highest good. You could have been seeing doves. You could have been seeing birds. I was seeing a lot of hummingbirds in movies I was watching from my country. That is one of our national birds, a hummingbird. Maybe you have seen hummingbirds or doves, collective. You are a rising phoenix, rising from the ashes, or you are currently rising from the ashes. Every time someone tries to throw ash at you, try to throw salt at you, try to throw any type of spells at you, wickedness, darkness at you, it is transforming you for your highest good. People that want to be on their worst behavior, it is transforming you into the rising phoenix. And monitoring energies and people that are doing it, which they are the monitoring energies, will see you rise through the fire. My gosh, you're going to be getting something very nice, very new, very refreshing, possibly in the mail. This letter that showed in my shorts could be an energetic message or literally a physical message of some kind of blessing that's coming. Claim that message, claim that energy. Blessings coming to me in the mail. On a physical note, collective. Maybe you're receiving a good income tax. Maybe this is some, again, love, new love energy is what I was also getting from my shorts and the cards I showed you. And then this message. Remember I said earlier that, wow, what did I say? I said a lot. It was in regards to love. Someone that's coming in your life, collective, that is sent from the heavens above. There we go. God is sending you an angel. Maybe you're praying for this person not to bring no drama, because you're not going to be accepting no drama. You're going to bounce right away if you're feeling or you're seeing that person is going to be a problem. That person is going to be problematic. You're bouncing right away from your experience, your discernment, your intuition, from wisdoms. You know what I mean? Wisdoms. From wisdom. From previous situations. My gosh, collective. I feel you just don't got the patience. You don't got the patience. So from my cards, again, let me tap into my tarot right quick. Wow, today is the 8th, and I'm literally seeing the number 8 again. I said I saw that in the synchronicity. They was trying to bring interference. Probably still trying. And it's showing a lot of swords. Energetically, they're trying to bring interference. It's showing swords. Multiple swords in a TV. So yeah, outside energetic interference. Like I said in my message. Energies were trying. They're trying you, collective. Because you're at peace. I pulled from the top and now I'm pulling from the bottom. Someone could be 28 or 82. I'm only pulling 2 cards from each deck. Yeah, swords again. You're at peace. It's showing brightness, the sun. They're trying to, my gosh, the other song I was hearing. Oh, excuse me. I sound like a lion when I burped. Whoa. I heard that I could see clearly now the rain is gone. It's gonna be a bright, 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 bright sunshiny day is what I was hearing. Yeah, they're trying to be interference of your peace, but it's not going to happen. They're trying it though. You are healing your addiction. These energies need to heal their addictions as well. People, place, and things. But you're working on healing your addictions. It said it's time for... Whoa, it's showing a turtle here. That's crazy. An angel. With a cob shell. I don't know, collective. Maybe you was eating... What is that? I don't like eating it. I used to prepare it. What is that? Clams, but you eat it cold. Oh, it's so nasty. Maybe you like clams. Or it's another type of seafood. You can eat it cold and you just slurp it from the shell. But yeah, it says here, it's time to let go of behaviors that are blocking you from your heart desire. Ask Archangel Raphael, the heart chakra, and he is the angel that heals, to help you with this healing. My gosh, what was he just talking about? Yes, collective, you have integrity. Okay, I pulled from the back. Continue to show and have integrity is showing another angel with wings. Align your actions so that they may match your values and inner knowingness of what's right for you. Exactly. Align your integrity, especially when people's on their worst behavior, so it aligns with your true authenticity, your true identity, your true self. Don't be stooping low. Exactly. Confirmation. Don't be stooping low. Don't be stooping low. No. It's not going to happen, Captain. You are the captain of your ship. Making a choice. I'm pulling from another deck. It's showing 2 doors with birds as well. Wow, this looks like fairies or orbs. My gosh. You're making a choice right now. You could be of the age 30. Uh-huh. Wow, collective. Yeah. I'm not even going to say, my gosh, collective. I'm not even going to say what I'm seeing here because I'm pulling from the top and bottom. Yes. You're going to get rescued. Okay, you could be of the age 61. Maybe these numbers that I'm saying from these cards could be your birth date. 16 came out. That could be maybe a part of your birth date. But it's showing a woman standing like in the cave, but outside of it. Embracing air, fresh air, embracing the scenery, a new view or point of view from a higher realms. She's literally on a rock in the sky. You're getting rescued, or you're going to feel like the universe or God, okay, aka Ra, is rescuing you. It's showing an air balloon and someone's looking from a telescope. This can be of many ways of reading this card. Someone could be of a monitoring energy watching you of the dark, or this could be of a monitoring energy of the light, watching and protecting over you. Someone could be looking at you from afar. Maybe they want to send you a message. They may not be in your zone, may not be in your lane. They may not be in your area code where you live. Okay, because it showed an envelope on my shorts. Okay, for this message. Someone is watching from a distance. They're seeing you as a star. The main song that really came to me was Usher. And I kept hearing, "'Cause you are my superstar." And I kept hearing his song. Yeah. That's what I kept hearing. I kept hearing him sing that part. And I said, what is this song? And I knew it was Usher, but I was like, what's the name of the song? And it's called Superstar. So I'll have all these songs down below. Maybe you like or looking into going or doing some type of adventurous things in the sky. Maybe you want to be on an air balloon. Maybe this person that's you're going to spend your life with, or that's coming to rescue you or watch over you, protect you, you adventure with, wants to take you on something like that. Air ballooning with trust. Collective, I'm telling you. Because motherfuckers never loved us. You are escaping from materialism. Shift your focus away from material and develop a healthy inner world. What is my whole message talking about? Focus inward, because energies want to have you on your worst behavior. Whoa, collective. That is just so simple to say. But it's, oh shoot. Live your dreams. Never give up on your dreams. Dare to live the adventure. When I was saying that, it's literally saying give less fucks. But I'm not going to put, well, since I said it. Did you hear the car horn? It says give less fucks. The less you give the fucks, the happier you'll be. Pretty much. Pretty much. The happier you'll be. Okay, and since I pulled the third card from that deck, I'm going to just pull one more cards from the other decks. Fives, you could be seeing fives. Yes, and it came upside down. I'm going to take it upside down. You're giving less fucks in regards to these goblins. Because you got goons, collective. You got motherfucking goons. Whoa. Yeah, these energies wanted to bring you ruins. Tens. You could be seeing a lot of tens. It's showing swords again. People probably talking a lot of mess. Let them talk themselves into the rabbit hole. Let them talk themselves into the stupor. They could talk all they want. You're going to continue moving forward, going through your activation. My light workers. It says you are a powerful light worker. It is safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual powers brings great blessings and loving service to the divine. So you're focusing on moving forward, being of service. People gonna talk. Let them talk. Who gives a fuck? Collective. My gosh. Yeah. It says here, the wheel of fortune. Whoa, collective. What side are you on? Are you at the top or you're at the bottom? Yes, these energies wanted you to be in hangman energy. Like I was saying before, the hang one. But you refuse. You refuse. You refuse. Yes, because you have strength. Okay, you could have that in your sign or a zodiac sign of Leo. This could be also of Chinese zodiac signs of the snake. What other animals came out? I was talking about rabbits and turtles. I don't know if that's of the zodiac sign of the Chinese zodiac signs. The birds, the doves, hummingbirds, lions. When I see this lion, it's reminding me of starseed energy. Okay, light working energy, angel energy, starseed energy is what I'm feeling in this message, collective. This is why people want to be on their worst behavior. But you're going to continue going through your activations. Okay, like I said in my message, you could be going through you're anchoring, you're grounding your actions. Isis came out. What'd I say? Isis energy came out. So again, ancient realms is helping, reshaping, re-guiding, helping you through your transformation. My gosh, this is huge. Continue to ground yourself. These energies want to take you out of that frequency of being at peace, being grounded. I don't think so. It literally says you're going through that, collective. Some type of activation. Wow. Wow. You could be a Lemurian starseed. It literally says here, Lemurian starseed codes. You're embracing your sensitivity, your uniqueness, and you're living it. You're living with grace, collective. You're giving yourself grace. Going through this activation. Again, motherfuckers want to distract your peace, trying to take you off your pivot, from you being grounded, from you going within. Okay? The devil's working through everybody and anybody to stop what you're going through. Stop your transformation and what you're going through. What they're trying to give you. What they're trying to anchor in. My gosh, when you finally realize that's what's occurring, I don't know if you heard it in the background. You're zooming off like the motorcycle energy you're hearing, if it picks it up. You're zooming, you're moving fast out of that energy or field from people, place, and things. My gosh. Whoa, this is deep. The Akashic records came out. You're clearing old stories to release past lives, to receive your freedom. My gosh, that's what could be occurring, collective. Okay, from just my message alone. I don't know if I mentioned liberty. Why am I hearing a commercial of liberty? I'm hearing them saying liberty, liberty, liberty. It is helping you with your liberty. liberating you from the strains, liberating you from the knots, liberating you from the chains. These energies, entities, okay, dark forces of the matrix trying to keep you in, people that's being used by the matrix, being NPCs, lost souls. Uh-huh. They're liberating. Continue to stay grounded, collective. Continue to learn and to love yourself. Again, 28 came out. You could be seeing that number. Someone could be of that age. That turns into a 10. Again, things are ending to begin. New beginnings is occurring. Someone could be of 82. Lord have mercy. It says you are the greatest gift. Your life journey is your masterpiece. I just heard Whitney Houston. Whoa. Someone's name start for W or H. I just literally heard the greatest gift of all. Wow. Believing in the children. I could just hear her voice. Wow. Be careful who you're getting entangled with when you're presenting your gifts, when you're showcasing your gifts. Because she was literally presenting and showcasing it to the world, but just got wrapped up in so much bad things. My gosh. It can tarnish. It can taint your gifts, collective, your image, your reputation. Wow, collective. This is deep. Maybe people were trying to do that from when you was a child. Taint your blood. Taint your energy. These entities and energies from your bloodline, past lifetime, people of the past and present, still trying to taint your gift from you presenting, showcasing, being the greatest gift of love, being the greatest gift in this world. My gosh, I can relate, collective. Just past energies of people, place, and things trying to just stop and provoke, knock you off your square is what I heard. But you're still going to be going through your activations because you could be a starseed, collective, powerful healer, light worker, empath, shaman healer, starseed. I mentioned priest and priestess, angel, whatever you call yourself. You could be a reincarnation of someone special, collective. You're going through some earth activations. They cannot stop shit. And again, it is helping you clear the past. What I'm saying, collective, what did I say? You're releasing the past life. It says here, clearing old stories. Maybe you're working on creating a new story in your life. Maybe not literally, but you, again, it's creating a new story in your life by you releasing the old stories. Whatever people saying, whatever they want to do or have done, you're releasing that. It is clearing the past lives to your liberty, to your freedom. Wow, collective. Whoa, is what I saw. Jim Carrey from off of Dick and Jane. These energies wanted to be like Jim Carrey and the girl that was in the movie. They wanted to be a dick in your energy and life. That's probably all they wanted to give you. But they're a dick heads, collective. Sorry to say, heads, male or female, hoes and hobos, squatters in your energy and aura field or in your life, parasitic energies in your life. Whoa, is what I saw in my third eye. Okay, they found the ride or die person. They're going to ride and die for sure, literally. I'm just saying, collective. I'm just saying. Yeah, it's saying here, time for us to do things differently. Go beyond what you have done before. Woo! I'm telling you, this message is speaking to me. Someone could be 22. You also could have been seeing 2 2s. I've said that before. You deserve good things. Yes, good things, collective. Keep your focus on what you want is the main focus right now, because these energies want to take you off the track. They want to take you off again. Your focus. I don't know if I mentioned that word. You're focusing on something, collective. Or you need to focus on something. You could be seeing 4s, 13s. Someone could be of the age 31. Again, these numbers could be also relating to birthdays. My gosh. Did I pull 3 cards from every deck? Let me see. Okay, there's 2 more decks. 10 of Waters, red clover. Okay, maybe you're working with that. It's showing that you can drink that as a tea. Okay, 10 of Waters. Again, new beginnings. Something refreshing is occurring. Whoa, as you go through your transformations. Okay, the other card that came out underneath, I never pulled that out, was of a skull. You could have seen that as a tattoo or of a symbol. This is showing transformations, life and death, rebirths. It's literally showing moths. Not moths, monarch butterflies. Maybe you're seeing that as a symbol. Marigold is what it's showing. Okay, this skull is just reminding me of Mexican type of celebration they do, or just how they celebrate the dead. Okay, so someone can be of that culture. Maybe someone is giving reverence to their ancestors. They definitely like to do that. It's beautiful how they really just respect, and not every culture do that though, and not everybody that I'm speaking about Mexican wise is respectful to that. They could be doing it for not so good reasons as well. Using the dead. But that movie Coco is standing out to me. If y'all haven't seen it, it's like a Mexican movie. Skulls could be significant. You could also have that as a tattoo, or maybe seen that on someone. Butterflies, skulls. What other animals I mentioned? Turtles, spiders, rose. What else? Hummingbirds. They could have a goon on them as a tattoo. Lord have mercy. Or not a goon, a goblin. Because they are a goblin. Snakes could be a representation of death and rebirth. You're shedding old skin to come out as new. Someone could have that as a tattoo. That's also of the Chinese zodiac signs. Snakes. You're seeing the snakes in your grass and you're moving accordingly. My gosh, collective. Let me pull one more from the back. 2 of air. Yeah, balance is being restored again. It's showing a lot of purple flowers in my message here. So it's just all your chakras, to be honest, is being balanced and restored, protected. Okay. I talked about in the beginning of yin and yang, from me seeing the cat. The cat was actually, if I didn't say in the beginning, when I was sharing my cats and me seeing them, one was black and white. So yes, balance is being restored. These flowers are pretty. They look like they could be of the yellow version or sister flower to what is that flower you could drink? Oh, I can't think of it right now. Is it? It's not the calamine. It's the other one. What is that? And you used to put it on your forehead or under your chin when you was a kid. You take them from, you know, the weeds, and you put it under your chin to say something or quote something. A lot of kid things I'm thinking about I used to do. I don't know if you did that, collective, but it's that flower. I can't think of it right now. But dandelion. Thank you, dandelion. So this could be a sister plant connected to the dandelions, but it's purple. It's beautiful. And it's showing butterflies again. This time it's white butterflies. These butterflies could represent fairies as well. Whoa, collective. Do you believe in fairies? I do. I do. Peter Pan's coming to me. The movie. I do. I do. Bake a cake for someone's birthday. Maybe you're going through a celebration. Maybe you should just bake just because if you want to. You don't have to, but just like you're doing something to make yourself feel good, feel special, is the encouragement. This is coming off of my good karma cards. Maybe again, you need to celebrate more your big and small goals that you have accomplished or you're working on accomplishing, or that you're saying in fruition that I have accomplished. Okay? Or you're celebrating with someone else. Okay? Help someone make a big decision. Someone that you trust. Someone that has helped you with good intentions. Okay? It's saying here to also help someone else. Be of service. Educate yourself on a new issue. Okay? So education is coming into play. Okay? In regards to keeping our mind sharp, keeping focus, maybe helping us get into a routine or stay consistent on something that is for our highest good. My gosh, collective, that was good karma encouragement. Again, thank you so much for sticking around. If you have stayed this long, my gosh, I really, really appreciate it. I'm going to bless again and cleanse my space as I light my sage. Thank you so much. I'm clearing the air, blessing the energy of this message. Hope it gets to everyone that needs to hear, and it opens up your ears. It also touches a part of you in your mind, body, spirit, and soul of knowledge, food for thought. Okay, energy. And whoa, that was close. Yeah, energy is trying to knock you off your square and help. But I'm telling you, your ancestors are going to help you pivot. Even if they try to or have, you're going to pivot. Okay? Continue to stay grounded, collective. And not stick around or be hanging around nobody else's drama, and you not accepting no one else's drama. All right, collective? I'm going to go ahead and hit my bell to end this message. Again, thank you for sticking around. Subscribe to the vibes and share this message. Don't forget to give me thumbs up. Again, hit that bell so you know when I drop a message and you don't miss a beat. All right? Here go my bell to end it. Ready? Again, thank you so much, collective. Stay tuned for more. Until next time, this is Rasta Gal, aka Angelic Empress. Continue to, again, focus inward, focusing on you, and not putting up with no one else's drama. Okay? All right, take care. Peace.